How to use your project log, found as the second item in the left navigation bar. When you click on the Project Log button, you'll see a few drop-down menus for you to choose from, bringing you to the exact project log you're looking for. In this example, I've chosen Aston Villa Condo Corp, and because this client only has one docket or project, it automatically populates the page with all the data concerning that project. If the Aston Villa Condo Corp had a few dockets or projects in the fish tank, then I will have had to refine my search by clicking on the docket or project name. So here we are, the page from where just about everything happens and is updated on. It drives your daily activities as well as populates all of your real-time reports. Let's divide this page into three distinctive areas. 1. Invite colleague. 2. Project information. And 3. Activity area. In the top section of this page, you'll find a gray bar called Invite Colleague. This drop-down menu shows the colleagues from your company who are also using the fish tank that you may want to call upon to help you with this specific project. In this case, you'll see that I've invited Mackenzie to join me to work on this project. That's why you already see that his name has been selected. Let's invite a new colleague. Click on the arrow to the right of the gray bar and you'll see that Mackenzie has been selected. And by pressing delete, he can instantly be denied access to this project. Beneath that, you'll see Abby and Sarpreet's names that I can also choose from. Keep in mind that whomever I invite doesn't need to be a direct report to me, but you will want to consider their role in the company so that you can give them the appropriate privacy clearance for the project. I want to add Abby to this project. All I have to do is press invite and a drop-down menu will appear for me to select from. In all cases, each invitee will have access to seeing who the client is, the client demographics, the project management section, as well as the product or service categories. There is nothing private in those areas. In fact, having access to seeing these areas will help them to better understand the project and their functional roles in it. The remaining sections are optional, and depending on who you're inviting, you may want them to have access to view the individual contact information, the sales process or pipeline, the cash flow area, as well as providing full access with editing privileges to keep the project information up to date should you go on vacation. If you have a personal assistant, you may want to add them to the fish tank and invite them to every project with full access, if that's the way that you're set up. In either case, be sure to give the privacy clearance and its ramifications great consideration, but know that you can change your selections per colleague at any time. In all cases, invitees will be able to add to the activity area of this page, as this is the very reason you've invited them, to help you. Project information. This section should be familiar to you. It looks and operates the same as it does on the client page, remembering that what you update on the project page automatically updates on the client page and vice versa. As you move through the relationship with that client, you want to make note of every single milestone of your sales pipeline, your cash flow, your project management, and your product and service categories, as doing so will automatically populate reports with real-time data so that you can accurately plan for your business or course correct. In your sales pipeline area, you only have dates to choose from and dollar values to put in. The value of keeping this helps to show in your reports how well you're performing, what your conversion rates are, and how you can improve your sales process. In the cash flow area, all you have to do is add a signed amount and continue to add payments you receive over time. As a result, the balance owing, balance paid, and payment history will be automatically calculated for you. The value in keeping this area up to date shows what monies you've collected from that client so far and what monies are still owing. Having a quick glimpse of that client's payment record is a great way to keep the project moving and have a positive cash flow. In the project management area, you only have dates to choose from and number values showing amounts of days and hours to input. For example, if you enter a start date and an estimated completion date, the fish tank will automatically calculate how many days over and under you've run on the project once you key in the actual completion date. This is valuable because you get to see how many billable hours you've won or lost, giving you indication of whether you've staffed the project effectively, as well as where you need to improve your processes and communications to complete the project on time next time. In the product and service categories area, all you need to do is click the drop-down menu to select the products and services that you're selling to this client. Keep in mind that you could add several items to this list. For example, if you sell windows, you can add small windows, large windows, front doors, etc. In this section, you'll also see an Archive Project button. Just as you did on the client page, you can choose to archive the docket or project if the deal is dead or if the project is completed. Regardless of the reason, archiving the docket and project will delete them from your current reports, but can be reactivated at any time. As you've seen in the Getting to Know the Fish Tank video, the Add Activity area is what helps you manage your day. It allows you to schedule calls, emails, meetings, quotes to send, projects to complete, miscellaneous activities, and general to-dos. You can use as many or as few categories as you'd like, depending on how you like to run your business. After all, they're only categories, and for all intents and purposes, you can do everything under the to-do list. Let's add an activity. I type in the activity or a conversation that I want to keep track of, select a date from the blue button at the bottom. I select the type of activity, whether it's a call or email, or etc. Upload an image for reference if I have one, and select who I want to see this activity on my activity log. P.S. Only the project owner has this choice. And finally, press the red Save New Task button. Two things will happen once I press Save. One, it will automatically populate my Your Activities page, which will be on the next training module. And two, it will record that entry in the activity log to the right, where I can view scheduled and completed activities chronologically, as well as view specific colleagues' activities simply by clicking on the arrow on everyone and select the individual. Whoever has access to the project can add an activity. Their activity will populate their own Your Activity page, as well as populate the activity log on this page, giving the team a glimpse of everyone's involvement and a current view of how the project is coming along and what still needs to be done.